I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles and the bishops at Great Millstone, who teach well, who rule well, who labor night and day, making sure the 144,000 hopeful elect are well fed, are equipped to go out on the highways and hedges, and can spread this gospel of this 100% truth. Shalom to all the Aqua who are listening in silence. Shalom to all the speckled birds that's out there that might look like these other nations, but are in fact of the 144,000 hopeful elect. May this lesson be edifying to all the Akim. Shalom. Well, we're going to go ahead and play this. For all those that don't know, they blocked both of my channels. And that's how they get down. And it's amazing how after they blocked my channels, I had 7 views and now I got 10 views. So for some reason, I don't know how it's happening. If I get more than 10 views, that means someone's still watching my video, even though they took it down. I don't know what's going on. But I know they said they gave me a strike. So all I'm going to say when it comes to doing videos with stuff that's going on in Israel, be careful, man. The video they gave me a strike for, I ain't do no talking. All I did was show videos and pictures, and they still gave me a strike. They still took my video down. I was basically mute, only showing. That doesn't mean you back down from the ministry. God forbid. But it's letting you know that these people ain't playing about trying to take your videos. But let's let this play.
Even as President Trump claims peace talks are underway, tonight the Army is preparing to deploy up to 1,500 troops from the elite 82nd Airborne Division to the Middle East to support the war. The president has said he does not plan to put boots on the ground, but the soldiers of the 82nd are trained to parachute behind enemy lines. Their deployment on top of the 4,500 Marines and sailors expected to arrive in the region this week. It comes as President Trump and Iran send clashing messages about whether they're negotiating. Trump insists they are.
The leaders are all gone. Nobody knows who to talk to. But we're actually talking to the right people, and they want to make a deal so badly.
Iran says that is simply not true, that there are no talks, and that Trump's statements are part of efforts to reduce energy prices and buy time for the implementation of his military plans. The president will not say which Iranian leaders the U.S. is talking to.
We have really regime change. You know, this is a change in the regime because the leaders are all very different than the ones that we started off with that created all those problems.
Today, he cryptically noted that he knows Iran is going to make a deal because they just gave the U.S. what he called a very big present.
They did something yesterday that was amazing, actually. They gave us a present, and the present arrived today. It was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money. And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant prize. And they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it, so that meant one thing to me: we're dealing with the right people.
The White House would not say what exactly that gift is. The president would only say it's related to oil and gas passing through the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian officials still insist there are no negotiations underway with the United States. But tonight, sources tell me the Trump administration has sent over a 15-point peace plan to Iran by way of Pakistan with hopes of ending this war, David.
See, the thing is, man, he's saying he talked to him. They saying they ain't talked to him. Went to another brother page. He's saying they ain't talked to this man. Who knows what's going on? All I know is that these prophecies are still gonna keep rolling forth no matter what. Peace plan, whatever. It don't even matter. This kingdom, as you see, is still gonna go down, man. There's gonna be nothing you can do about it. Bear with me. Got a new phone case. This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn. Salakia. Yet were they drewn swords. See, it's just like the old picture. Hold on, matter of fact, let me bring that up. You know, they got the hand out, but they got the knife behind their back. That's basically what they're doing, man. They're right there. They got their hands out saying peace, but they got a knife behind their back. When they said no more bombing, Israel can't bomb. Salakia. So you can never trust that enemy, man. You just can't. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like a lion, Salakia, like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You can't trust this devil, man. You can't. That's his MO. That's how he get down. And he has done this with all nations. And the man of sin is being revealed. I was looking at one of my old videos, man. It was on point. Talking about that man of sin, the man of perdition. You know, we are seeing what he's doing. We know everything what this devil is doing. We cannot get caught up in his lies. We have to know everything that he's doing. But for us to know, we have to know how he works and how he thinks. Because see, he's a lion seeking to devour someone. And see, another thing, people think that this stuff is just going to get better, man. I mean, you got a lot of pro-Americans out here. Pro-American. Stuff going to get better. And get better. But it's not. You know. This is the time for Babylon the Great to fall. And it's going to fall. They're going to try to set up this world government. You know. And then that's going to be the end of it. It really is. You cannot get nothing from this system. I ain't going to make this be a long video. It's going to be a short video. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. Just got this page back, so keep it short and brief. Hope that this lesson was edifying to all the Akim. For all those men that's out there on the highways and hedges, making videos, keep pushing strong. Don't stop doing what you're doing. And don't forget to always pray for your fellow brethren, and for the elders, apostles, and bishops of that great millstone, who teach well, who rule well, who labor night and day. Shalom.